Okay, welcome back to another driving video going against a Shelby GT350 right off the bat and a Corvette. Nice. So we are in the 1929 S. Barker Tour. This is a $2 million ride from the legendary garage. Probably one of my favorites. This is actually fully kitted. For this video, I wanted to really showcase this car of what it could possibly do here. So we have every single upgrade that is possibly able to be put into it is here. We're in Nürburgring. This is a German-made ride, so we are going to a German track, one of the most famous tracks in the world. And we are going to attempt to do in one lap, going to attempt to get around a few cars here. So I'm going to push it just a little bit harder. See if we can't outtake a couple Mustangs and such, and a Corvette and everything. All right, so now, so as you see in the showcase and all of that, it's a very specific set of headlights. Like, there is just head beams for days on this thing. Not only that, but also the chrome finish on this. It's just all the reflections and everything that this game puts out. It is awesome to see. Thanks for running into my $2 million car. This Corvette is all over the road. We are going to very smoothly get around the corner while the Corvette is losing it. So the number one thing, I've raced this car a couple times over again. The number one thing about this, I can always tell you, it handles very well. You just pop a good set of racing tires on this thing and it will go. The only reason why I wanted to really do the engine upgrades on this before I jumped into this video was because it does have a bit of a slow acceleration. It's got a decent speed to it, but an Enzo Ferrari. But definitely I noticed the acceleration is a little low. Once you get it upgraded though, you can really get around the track. It's just Nürburgring is it's a nice little beast in its own self. It's a fun track to drive. Trying to get around everyone. We're gonna rub and race a little bit. McLaren and a Ferrari versus a 1929 old school race. It's a classic. The S. Barker. Let's see here. We got another McLaren. This car is a grandfather to all these cars. All the old classic 92 Ferrari F40. Okay. Here we go. Just the track is only so wide. I'm trying to get around a few of these. Can we possibly get in first place by the end of this lap? If I push it enough, I should be able to. 911 here. Right. GAC Maverick. I like it. Was it the Expo? Is that what it is? An Expo? An Expo. KTM Expo. I'll have a video on that car also in the future here. Taking a nice little ride to the countryside in this track. I do love that. Alright, Expo. You look like a go-kart, not gonna lie. Here we go. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we got a little bit of time before we have to start hustling. That shine, I'm telling you. Again, too, if you check out all the chrome, the reflections off the chrome and all that, it's super cool seeing it. Very good ray trace reflections going on in this. Okay. Yeah, it's all an uphill climb for this. So again, the acceleration on this, it might be because it's an older vehicle, not quite sure on that, but it is definitely, once it gets going, it's a good car. It's just getting it run. I mean, you do have a lot of, you most likely have a lot of weight because these old cars, they are built tough and to last. I do have actual weight reduction upgrades. Man, you are a good little speedster around this track, this GAC Maverick. Here we go. Just got to get the feel of how far I gotta push this to get around you. There we go. We can start doing it. So we only have one rear view mirror. And it's on my right hand side. So left hand side you do have a bit of a blind spot. Ooh. Oh. It's a tricky corner. Yeah, that car is a little bit farther behind, so we're good. Most part here. Just feeling the track. I should start cranking the wheel over just a little bit more. There we go. It's not like I'm racing for tires or anything. All right. Again, it is Nürburgring, so the reason why this is one of the most classic tracks, there's a lot of tight, tough corners. Very fun track to do, though. We're gonna basically just putting this car to the limits, or to the test, I should say. And it's handling it very smooth. Everything I'm throwing at is the more I'm pushing it, the better it's driving. Right. Again, the old classic cars like this too. There's a lot of the number one thing you might have noticed when I was doing the showcase of the car, the little flyover, is there's so many compartments. You have like the belt on the front end of this. You have a literal suitcase strapped to, right behind my head back there. It is, and then also just all the detailing on this too. Just that Mercedes logo all over the place. There's so much more. It's just one of those things of the old fashioned. Ooh, this guy on the straightaway. The old fashioned design on everything used to be there's just so much more detail and such. Yeah, that car, it's a little bit newer. It's got more top speed, and plus this is an uphill climb, so this is where this car is really going to suffer. Again, to really be able to see, we got nobody behind us. You have to crank your head around because there is really no. Yes, this is where I can get that lead back possibly. I don't know if I can do it quick enough. Nope, I can't do it quite quick enough. It was that straightaway that got me. We're doing good until the straightaway. The turns is where this car really succeeds. Alright, well that was a fun time in the S. Barker Tour 1929.